After I've made my prediction graph and explained my answer, I can say that the independent variable is pressure because I know that's on the x-axis. And I can also say that the temperature will need to be held constant. I know this because if I'm examining pressure and volume, the other thing will have to be held constant. Temperature is on the x-axis here, so that tells me that it is the independent variable. And if I'm examining temperature and volume, I know that pressure will need to be held constant. And my last one, pressure is on the x-axis, so that is the independent variable. And if I'm examining pressure and temperature, the thing that is left is volume, and that'll be what needs to be held constant. Next, I can design my procedure. Number one, first, experiments. Write a description of how to use the simulation to collect data for each of the 3 scenarios listed above. The first one has been started for you. In order to test the relationship between pressure and volume, I will keep the temperature constant. I will change the volume by changing the width of the box. Box. I will look for any changes in pressure. I will record the data from the procedure. Next, I'm ready to run the simulation. I'm going to select ideal, pump in some gas molecules, and I said that I will keep the temperature constant. So I'm going to click this button to keep the temperature constant. I will change the volume by changing the width of the box. I can change the width of the box, and I need to hit width so I can actually measure the width of the box. And I will look for any changes in pressure. So I'm going to start with a very small box, and it's at 5 nm, 5 nanometers. I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to come over here and write width, and I know it's in nanometers. And I'm going to take pressure measurements, which are in atmospheres. When it is 5 wide, I know the pressure is at 34.4 about. It does fluctuate a little bit, so I just hit pause and record what it says. I can change the width of the box to 6.1. Hit pause and see that the pressure is 27.7. And I can continue this for the rest of the trials. I continued moving the box and collecting information, and now I'm ready to graph that information. So the pressure and width. Width is our volume here, so that'll be okay. First, I'm going to put in my pressure numbers. Next, I'll put in my volume numbers. And as I do that, a graph has been created. This is the graph shape that you're going to sketch here.